everybody? Heck here with another episode of the TSR show. Got my boy Ant and my boy Smurf with me. And we're trying out some new technology.
I'm trying to get my mic going here. Give me a second here. Keeps on dipping down a little bit. Go for it.
Yeah. So trying out some new technology for y'all. And unfortunately, last week's episode got flagged for some reason. So if you missed...
But it's back up.
It is?
Yeah,
all right, so it's back up.
Did it really get flagged?
Yeah, I don't know why it got flagged, but it is what it is. Hey, you know how that goes. But we back at it like a crack at it, baby. So late episode tonight, but we getting it cracking, baby. So y'all got it off the top?
Yeah, I got it off top. Yeah, I'll just start off real quick.
All right, switch it to the camera.
Switch it to you.
I'll start off real quick. Okay, so my biggest thing is so I saw this. Oh no, sorry guys, it's just a rookie mistake. All right, so the biggest thing
Give me
is
the fucking
no. Fucking assholes, man. Yeah, you faggot.
We don't need that third camera for all of us.
Yeah.
Right now we're rocking with two.
Yeah. All right. So I was watching this dude, and he was saying, because I looked up the ratings on the playoffs of the playoffs of the NBA, and I was like, hey, I wonder how they're doing. So I just went through YouTube and I was looking them up, and this dude goes up there saying that the ratings are bad due to like social justice stuff, and I was like, nah, bro, it's because the NBA is predictable. Like, are you not a fan? Like,
Right.
you get what I'm saying? Because, like, I was like, this is just weird. You know what I mean? And I was just like, nah, this dude's kind of crazy. And then when he started talking, I was like, no, dude, you're totally off. Like, the NBA is just so predictable. We already know what people they are. There it is. That's what it was. And you want to know what it was? That's what it was right there.
Switch back.
So that's what it was, and it was just to the point where it was. I sent you the video, right? Did I send it to you after all?
Yeah, but I didn't watch it.
Yeah, it was just ridiculous, and I just want to say, social justice shit, I don't really care about. I think it's just the NBA is too predictable. That's why I think the ratings are probably down. That's it.
I could see that.
What you think about that?
No, I mean, we've been saying it all along. I mean, it's the players running the league, and so a lot of times when your favorite player, and what I mean by that is, it's not always. I'm not always talking about like financially or what they do, or even though they have a big portion of that, making trades and doing all this stuff, forcing their way out of teams.
Yeah.
Is what I mean by a players league is that as fans now, you don't see a lot of team fans anymore. You see a lot more, I'm a Curry fan, I'm a KD fan, so you see the ratings kind of go down because their players aren't in it anymore. It's not about basketball teams anymore. It's about basketball players. So I think that has a big jump to do with it, because if you look at I think you see a lot of the ratings go down because of the Lakers and the Warriors. That was a big fan base right there.
Well, he called that an anomaly. Do you remember when the Lakers played the Warriors? He's all, in this business world, they call that an anomaly because the ratings were really up. Remember that?
Yeah.
We talked about it. And I was just like, no, those are the two iconic players of this time going at it.
Right.
So I'm going like, you don't watch basketball. Like, because I could see, I went to go watch that game. I'm a Laker fan, and I hate LeBron. That's why I'm not a Laker fan, because I don't like the LeBron fans jumping on to be a Laker fan just because he's a Laker now. You guys are never Laker fans. I'm a true Laker fan. That's why I don't represent the Lakers now, because we get all those LeBron sexuals, as he says. They're going to come in and fuck everything up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so why do I have to deal with it?
Yeah. Well, like I said, like I was telling Heck today, the players run the league.
Yeah.
And there's a GM that came out and said it, basically, it's bad for the league. I've always said it's good for the players, but it's bad for your product.
Yeah.
And me and Heck were having a conversation as to where in the NFL, players don't run the league. And that's the way it should be, in my opinion. But you got an off the top?
Nah, I'd go for it.
I ain't got no off the top.
Well, let's get into it.
So Phoenix, the Suns swept the MVP and the Joker, Jokic, but he got kicked out.
Yeah,
for
for
that
that
swipe.
swipe. Yeah,
Yeah,
for
he
that
did.
swipe.
Yeah. And Chris Paul was emotional at the end of the game.
Yeah, I
you
saw
know,
that,
people
yeah.
counted him out. What y'all think about the Suns going up against the Clippers or the Jazz in the next round?
Honestly, they're playing basketball in a football manner, bro. They got a lot of momentum. They're hot right now. They're feeling themselves. But also, if you look throughout that series, they kept playing the way they play. They haven't changed anything. They haven't tried to be something that they're not. They've been true and through this whole season. And they're playing in a sense of, like in football, let's keep doing what got us here. Until that messes up, then we can change some things around. But you're going up against the Denver Nuggets, and you sweep them. I mean,
got a broom?
this
Yeah,
is
that was
this
a
is
hard-
a straight.
that was
It's
a
a straight sweep from
Yeah.
the Phoenix Suns. I mean, this is coming right out of left field for a lot of folks because last show, I mean, it didn't go up in time, but we were talking about, hey, we give them like I give them a fighting chance. It's gonna go to 7, and now for them to have this momentum and carry the way that they're carrying, they're not relying on just one player. They're not relying on just one player to get them there, like you see with Milwaukee and you kind of see with the Clippers trying to rely on just one or two players. They're playing team ball right now, and that's what you got to do in the playoffs. It's not about who you have; it's how you play well together. And so,
Jokic got picked on too, though.
yeah, no, but
On the defensive end.
but they all took a crack at him. It wasn't just one guy shutting him down. They all took a crack at him, and they all just kept playing great team ball, offensively, defensively. They're not having a lot of turnovers. They don't take a lot of bad shots. They give it to the hot hand, but also in turn, they all come together when it's like, yo, we need to just distribute the ball, pass it around, score some points, and we all need to get on defense. They're just playing great team ball right now, and it's hard. It's hard for a lot of people to keep up with them because a lot of times you see one or two players getting the points, and then the other one player's playing defense. The other two are just kind of in the middle of the pack. Over there, you got to play them 5-on-5, straight up. So I like what the Suns are doing, man. I actually really think it's good for the sport, maybe not good for the ratings, because you don't see a Lakers or the Warriors there. What y'all think?
It's not Lakers, Warriors. It's not. I mean, Kevin Durant is still in. Kyrie's still in, even though they're hurt. And we'll talk about the Nets in a little bit.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
we're on the
we will.
Suns.
But I kind of slept on the Suns. You
Yeah,
know,
you did.
I kind of slept on the Suns and somewhat the Utah Jazz too. But the one thing I really wanted to talk about is should Jokic should have been ejected on that swipe against Cameron Payne in that game, and we could put it up so y'all could see what it is. But Anthony, should have been ejected for that swipe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. When I saw it in real time, it kind of looked ruthless. So now that they slow it down, you could see that it wasn't what's that called?
It's soft.
Egregious. It wasn't like egregious foul, like a foul like where they're going up and you're just gonna knock them down, right? So I think that's like a big thing.
It's my water.
And
Yeah.
I don't think he should have been gone. I think it was BS. But I think goes to the Suns. They've been playing good, and I don't know. I had faith in the Suns since the beginning. So I don't know.
has the NBA gotten soft? You guys see the referee or the security that got in the way with KD
Yeah.
and PJ Tucker?
Yeah.
It was actually Kevin Durant's security guard. And basically he's banned from being a security guard at any of the Bucks games. Since when the fuck are security guards supposed to get in NBA scuffles? I've never seen that.
Ever.
Let the players police themselves.
Yes. That's the whole thing with the NBA.
It's gotten, man.
Charles Barkley's right. It's gotten too soft these days. I think it's gotten really soft. And I think it's gotten to the point where these guys are just... They can't even drive to the basket the way they used to. It's just a different game. You watch it, it's just a different game.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for like the younger people because they're going to look back and go, oh, that game's boring because they didn't score that many points. You know what I mean? That's what it's going to be when we get older. We didn't get that many points, you know what I mean? And it's going to be bullshit.
But here's a play where there's a scuffle that happens, and I've never seen it to where a security guard runs onto the floor.
A guard?
His personal security guard.
Just in general. Like, even the referee's like, what are you doing here? Like, what are you doing on the floor right now?
Devil's advocate, bro.
All right, here we go.
Oh, my God.
Switch on him.
Cowboys.
Switch on him.
Cowboys fans.
Switch on to him himself.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Hey, it's new, guys. Let me get used to this.
It's 1, 2, 3. It's like, there's really not too much.
Hey, whatever. I get confused on this stuff.
No, but devil's advocate, like, what if that's just an instinct as a security guard? He sees his boy getting pushed. What if it was just instinct and then he thought about it? He's like, oh, shit, I'm at a game. Like, maybe because if you look at midway through that scuffle, he was like, he kind of just stopped right away. I think it was just instinct in the beginning, and then he thought about like, oh man, we ain't in the club. Like I'm thinking, you know, he's just because if you think about it as a security guard, his eyes are just on KD. Mm-hmm. So you're watching KD the whole time. Yeah, you're in a game or whatnot, but as an instinct, you know what I'm saying? Like if.
He's protecting KD.
Yeah. But I think he just kind of forgot where he was at.
No,
midway through that,
he had a basketball uniform on.
We're not at Magic City right now.
That's what I'm saying.
But
it was just like that natural instinct. Like it was something it was an instinct, brother. You don't think about it.
Don't get me wrong. Yes, like if you're the security guard, like obviously yes. But it's like why? Like he should be banned.
Bro, you out with your girl, you see a big booty. As an instinct,
get out of here.
You're just like that's an instinct. Like you know what I mean? You just see it. You don't mean nothing by it, and then you forget, and then you're like, oh shoot, I'm with my girl right now.
Yeah.
Like did she see me?
You're wild.
Like you know what I mean? But to go back, the NBA has been getting soft. It's been getting soft for the longest time. And it started with fouls. Now it's like leading into players and emotions and all this stuff. It's been getting soft. Mm-hmm. And like that's why I'll be honest with y'all, like I don't watch basketball religiously just because of that. Like all you gotta do is like you see that and you're just like just real quick. Like you know, I had a homie. He went out of town, you know, on a vacation.
Where's your charger?
No, it's at home. That's what I was saying. That shit's about to die
block?
too. Yeah.
Well, I have a block.
Well, you have a block, but we need a USB-C.
Oh.
All my shit's over there
right now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna die at some point.
Yeah, it's all good. Just lower the screen, the
it's
brightness.
At 2%. This ain't gonna make it. Anyways, keep going.
But
I was having fun.
And it's been getting soft, and if you've been watching the past 10 years, every year it's just worse and worse and worse. Like they're making soccer flops look like real. how people flop in soccer.
Oh, yeah.
They make it like the way they you know what I mean? Like, dude, you're 6'4". Like, he swiped your nose and you just gonna go down. Like, you gonna straight up play down. Like, I would just been like, oh damn, hey, you got me. You got me. Let's get back to ball. And if he would have gotten ejected as a player, I'm like, yo, come on, don't eject him for that. We're in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I could see like the 32nd game of the season.
Yeah.
But you're in the playoffs. Like, give them the chance. You know what I mean? I mean, even though they got swept, but you know, I'm just saying, like, you're in the playoffs. Everything goes kind of like, that's what I like about the NFL playoffs. They kind of lax it on. They let them play.
No.
But it's been egregious where, like, the Saints,
when it comes to the Cowboy fans.
No, like
the
the
Cowboy
Saints,
fans
Rams.
they're all offended because they didn't get the catch that would have been in Green Bay. Dude.
Bro, we haven't been in the playoffs so long. Like, I didn't even talk about the play.
No,
I didn't
but
even talk
anyways,
about
like,
that.
back to the thing. I think for his own security guard to come out on the thing, he should have been banned. He should, like, you're right. He should have been banned. He should have been gone because, you know what? Instinct my ass.
And he pushed.
Yeah, instinct my ass.
No,
he has a basketball uniform on, bro. He's not in no day. If a fan ran on the court and grabbed him, and his own security went out there, I'd be like, yeah, he should have done that.
Well, I know KD probably instructed him like, hey, look.
But that's pussy shit.
You're gonna protect me from anybody, no matter what. Whatever happens, I'll pay your fine or whatever. And the security's like, all right, whatever I gotta do.
$50,000 a week to take care of
whatever I gotta do.
Basketball court?
No. But hold up. That's you okay. I get it from his standpoint. Now, I get it why he did it. Doesn't mean it's right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm on your
right.
side. I'm on your side. Don't get me wrong. We just got to look at it from the other side. No matter how wrong you are, I'm gonna take a look. I'm gonna take a glance at it through a dumbass point of view, even though you're wrong. So, what I was saying was, flip it back from the other perspective as a fan, as an announcer, as a player. What the fuck is you doing on the court right now, bruh? Like, what is you doing right now? We police ourselves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Within these lines.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You don't see in scuffles in baseball, you don't see security guard come in.
No.
A matter of fact, umpires don't come in until after.
I'm just saying, like, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt, and within those, like, first 2 seconds, that was just
at work. That's the difference. He's at work.
You gotta keep switching on whenever.
Well, he's at work. He's at work. I'm sorry. He's at work though. That's the difference between everything. He's at work, and you should just give the guy time. That's his job. If somebody beats him up at work, sucks to be you, bro. That happens. That's about it. That's all you can do.
Yeah. Anyways,
this fool switches on me like when I'm not talking.
No, but it's him. But this
He'll
angle's
be talking. I'm just watching him.
No, but this angle's good. This angle's good on it right there. Yeah.
Okay, so anywho, we gonna talk about the Nets.
Switch out. What the fuck is that, bro? Oh, it's a cricket.
What?
It's a cricket,
Oh my god!
Like right here,
What is that
switch
behind
on
you?
Filthy
behind you.
Watch out with the light. Watch out with the light. Watch out with the light.
They're all on you.
Yeah.
Switch it.
No, switch back. You gotta stay on them. You gotta stay on them.
My bad.
Okay, you gotta stay on them.
It's just a cricket, brother. I get those all the time.
Okay, so what was I gonna say? We gonna talk about the Nets?
What about
Brooklyn
the Nets?
What do you mean? What about them? James Harden is out. Kyrie rolled his ankle.
Yeah, he did.
And now it's on KD. Series is tied 2-2. Do the Nets win the series?
Yeah, I mean, KD has carried a team before with the Warriors. Why not?
Okay.
Yeah, I think they could still do it.
That's a little bit different there.
I think on this one, I just hope that they keep the game plan up. I hope they keep the game plan up. So they get it going. That's all I could say. Because if they keep playing the way they've been playing with KD, I think they'll do good. But at the same time, if they go away from that, it's going to be problems. They could possibly lose.
Okay, so Hector made the comment, KD has carried a team before like the Warriors.
I'm just playing. No, I mean... I'm trying to fix my mic. No, I mean, if you
Talk to me, I'll
had
talk back.
if you had the Nets bench of last year with KD, I think they could do it. But now it's kind of tough because we've seen it all season long where they're not a healthy team. The stars are not healthy, and they've won some and they've lost some, like without one, without two, without three. And so it's hard to gauge. I mean, I think KD's still going to get his, but is the team around him going to be able to do enough on their part in order to get him that dub or you know what I mean, to help him through the process right now?
Yeah.
And also the bigger question is, are Kyrie and Harden going to come back? So even if they win this series, are they going to come back? Now, you also have to think on the other side of a KD is, you've been battling injuries all year long. What if the next game, from overloading yourself, trying to do too much, you end up messing yourself up, getting hurt? So that's the two ways I look at it. Is like, are they going to come back and be able to finish out the season? And if they do, I think they're just playing hurt. They're playing worn down. And you can, on paper, you can say, okay, they're still going to the finals. But the reality of it is, man, they're not healthy right now. And every time one goes out, the other two or the other one has to do more. And then that one seems to battle an injury for real. But so go ahead and switch. What do y'all think?
Okay, so my thing is, well, first of all, he rolled his ankle with the same ankle he stomped on the Celtics logo with.
Is that a motherfucking
You're
cockroach?
sad.
Is that a cockroach right there?
Where?
No.
Yeah, it is.
That was, huh?
Yeah, it
that
is.
was one of those flying ones,
Yeah.
huh? Yeah.
It is.
No, hell no, bro. Let's wrap it up.
Oh shit! It's over there.
No, it's not, dude. Don't fucking freak him out like that. No.
While I'm still fixing the mic.
Okay.
I didn't see that fucking thing. No, you're good.
Okay, so anywho,
I told you
he's not gonna play Game 5. Nets don't expect him to play, and by the time this video is out, hopefully, he plays. Hopefully, he plays. But I don't. If the Nets go down, I don't want to see him go down like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's up to KD to carry the load. Carry the load for Game 5. Game 4 is usually the game where you tell who's who. That's the deciding factor of who's who.
The men from the boys type thing.
Yeah, and the Greek brick came out. You know what I'm saying? Instead of taking 10 seconds to shoot a free throw, he's taking 9 seconds now. So, I mean, I think the Bucks have a good shot at winning, but they are going to be going to Brooklyn. So, what you got?
I definitely think they still have a chance. I think, honestly, with that many stars on the roster, I think they're coasting. I think this is probably maybe a strategy of theirs where they're just waiting for how do you explain it? Like getting rest during the playoffs. We know we have the talent. We know we have bench players. We know we could win this. Let's just settle down and get ready for when it's fucking time in the finals. Eastern Conference Finals and the finals. Mm-hmm. That's what I think they might be doing. I hope they're doing that. But other than that, we'll find out what KD's kind of made of and see if he could lead a team to doing what they want to do. Because in all reality, he's never really done it himself. He had Westbrook, Serge Ibaka in Oklahoma. He had the Splash Brothers. He had that team in Golden State. Now he got to be the man. And that's why he went there, because he wanted to be the man. You know what I mean? So if he wants to be the man, let's see what you got.
Well, we'll see.
But to go back on that, what do you mean? Like they're doing it, but like they're
resting up,
getting injuries.
No, like resting
for
up.
reals?
Well, they're taking the injury, but they're resting up. Kind of. They're not that bad, but they're going. Hey, we're gonna get there longly. But let's just do it normally. You know, get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so with those series down, we still got the Jazz and the Clippers, and it's tied 2-2.
Mm-hmm. It's been
Best
going
out
back
of three
and forth.
at this point. Who wins?
I got the Jazz. I thought I was gonna see the Clippers, but I got the.
It's gonna be the Clippers.
I got the Jazz on that one.
I'm gonna go gut feeling with the Jazz. The Clippers, they don't look like Showtime right now. They it seems like now they're trying to find their rhythm, and it's just like little too late.
Day late, dollar short type of
Yeah,
shit.
just kind of like now we want to work together. You know what I mean? Like now we got a project due this Friday. All right, let's start working on it. Even though you had like 4 weeks to do it. You know what I mean? Like it's just, and the Jazz, they're kind of like the Suns. They're just playing great team ball right now, and they're going up against the Clippers. Now, you got to give both teams credit. I mean, they're fighting, they're battling it out. You know, you don't really see a dominance from either team. But I think if it comes down to the wire, we know what PG-13 is.
PG 13%.
13%. You know what I mean? We know what he is. And so if it comes down to the wire, it comes down to that last game. You put the ball in his hands. What's he gonna do? Kawhi hasn't really been the stud we've been talking about. You see Rondo even getting mad at him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Rondo's actually getting frustrated with that team.
Exactly.
They won today, though.
No,
there's frustrations.
They're like winning off talent, not because of the team. You know what I mean? Like it's like when we play softball. It's like you just got really good players that do well at their positions, but like we can beat you. You know what I mean? Like because chemistry, we know the chemistry.
Yeah.
We work well together. Where you guys are just relying off your talent and your skill, which is enough against the Utah Jazz.
Yeah.
But the Jazz is also, you got to give them credit when credit is due, and saying they can also beat you too.
Yep.
They're a good team. They're not that. There's some fraud players, but they're not a fraudulent team. They've been doing what they've been doing all year long, just like the Suns. And right now, I think they just know how to win and how to lose. And I don't think the Clippers right now know how to win.
Okay. Well, I still got the Clippers on that one. Like I said, that's my finals matchup, Clippers and Philly.
Oh, yeah, Philly.
With Philly winning. Now, speaking of Philly, they lost today. I was wrong. I thought Philly was going to sweep them or gentlemen sweep them.
Hey, what did I say? You got to give my son one. You got to give my son one. Oh!
Whoa.
Switch the camera, blood. Switch the camera.
There you go.
Okay. So, anywho,
You got to give him one.
yeah, so
Gotta
I
give-
still think Philly's going to win that pivotal game 5. Next game, Philly got that. What do you got?
I think Philly gonna take it. I mean, you had to give
You
the
betraying your
Hawks.
son?
Nah, you had to give the Hawks. Hey, I gave him one. Hey, yo, Trey, you did good. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of you, son. You know what I mean? But no, you got to give them one, bro. I mean, and they had their one, and it's just gonna be tough. I don't think Trey Young right now is at that level where he can come back from that big of a deficit.
Yeah.
I could see a 2-1 and then taking the next game and stuff like that. But to win 3 more games is going to be tough, especially because each game is you lose and you're done. Mm-hmm. That's kind of tough for. Now, don't get me wrong, Trey he's playing out of his mind. And he's really putting the team on his back, and he's carrying that team. It's just right now he doesn't have sufficient artillery right now in order to overcome a 3-1 deficit.
Mm-hmm. Well, Philly and Atlanta. Who you got? 2-2.
I got Philly still. I think they're going to take
So
it.
we all
I think
got
they're just
Philly.
giving a little rough challenge. I think you got live and die by the 3 type of situation, like he told me the other day. And the biggest thing is, like, for what I read, was today was Philly ran out of gas.
Mm-hmm.
And they just kind of came back and took it back. And I think Trey Young's still young. He still got it. He's gonna be a star. But I think that there's opportunity to go. You know what I mean?
Low battery. He says it in Spanish, like the viewers can understand.
I don't know.
Okay, so we got to wrap it up. So,
It's not hooked up to one.
just off the top, real quick. I know I couldn't find it. I don't know where Anthony put it.
It's in the
little
box.
Well, anyways. So, but that's that. We got the NBA talk.
Right.
I want to wrap it up with a little bit of off the field.
Hey, off the field.
So, I read a story, and what you guys think about the man who won $30,000 in Detroit, spent $20K on a chain, and got it stolen.
Well, remember, and $10K on a bracelet.
And $10K on a bracelet,
Iced out.
and he got it stolen in Detroit at a gas station. What an investment.
Look at him. The camera's on y'all. I just love fucking with him at this point, bro.
I didn't get it to the Now I kind of get it.
You gotta record.
Yeah. I know, but you don't want to fucking make these people's heads spin. You don't want to be bobbing back and forth and then just.
What do you think? What do you think?
No, just talk. Don't worry about
All
it.
So, $20K on a chain, $10K on a bracelet. Dude was iced out.
Okay, so can I ask a question? What race was this guy?
Okay, so
What race is this guy?
Yes,
black.
He's a black guy?
I wanted him to guess.
I thought it was going to be a white guy.
No. A white guy would have put in some like 401, like, yo, if I want 30, I owe about 29 on my car. That's where I'm getting at. It's like, does he still have a car note? Like, and if so, I know it's not more than 30. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you could have just paid off your car or like use that as down payment on a new car. There was so many other investments, and it was the karma that bit you. You got robbed the next day. The next day, you over there iced out, probably in his Pontiac G5. You know what I'm saying? 2008, with a 30,000 on him.
Oldsmobile Buick.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oldsmobile.
Well, I wonder what he was driving.
That's what I'm saying.
I wonder what he was
I wonder
driving.
what it was like. Because then, like, did you see how he got? Like, he
Well,
was
it's probably
iced
a
out.
Ford if it's in Detroit.
No. What trips me out?
Definitely a 4.
What trips me out is like you seen him in the gas station. He's iced out, but his clothes still dirty, bro. Like I'm like,
He still has a big ass beard. I wish we had this. I can show it.
Like there was nothing there that where you were like, yeah, the dude got it figured out. You know what I'm saying? He got money over there.
Okay, so real quick.
That's wild.
So real quick, if you won $30,000, what are you investing that in? What's the stupidest thing you could invest that in?
The stupidest thing I could invest that
You
in?
personally could invest that in.
Oh, drugs and alcohol and strippers.
A lot of cocaine and bitches.
What about you? What about you?
The stupidest thing, or what I would invest in?
The stupidest thing you could personally. Hey, switch.
Yeah.
Switch.
What I would invest it in is I'd pay off my solar.
But the stupidest thing.
The
Stupidest
thing?
thing, like the dumbest thing you can get.
I would say Can-Am, but that's not stupid to me. Probably like the stupidest. Damn, bro, I don't even know. Like the stupid, I don't know, softball bats.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Like bags. I'd get like the new gear, new cleats.
30
you know what I'm
Ronin
saying?
S's.
Yeah. I'd get 5 drones. And still
A
have
bag up to a bag or to a bag.
and still have the 2-year warranty on each one. All stupid, like, hey, I got the money now.
I think Hector would invest in.
Hey, look, what lights do we need?
He would invest in extra small V-necks. Extra small V-necks, white one.
More stained shirts.
Top golf lessons.
How about some
Top
white
golf
socks?
Some holy socks. Non-holy socks.
For real.
The stupidest thing I would probably invest in would probably be some shit like I don't know, like
He would buy like 10 Macs and then incorporate all the RAM into one. Like, there's got to be a way. And then just have like a big ass screen around them, like while you're editing.
Yeah.
That's some shit.
1,000 widescreen Mac.
Yeah. Look at this panel.
Square like when you go to the casinos and you see the lines in between them.
Straight
Like,
up.
why am I watching this? Like at Sandia Casino?
Like, there's camera 1, and there's camera 16.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah. Okay, and just to round it off the field, there's a girl or a nurse who basically used the credit card of a patient who just died
17 minutes after.
17 minutes after, and she went to go buy something off the vending machine. Love
mean,
it or
that
hate,
ain't
love it
bad.
or hate it.
I mean, that ain't bad. I mean, she was trying to save your life. You know what I'm saying? The least you could do is get her a Snickers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it just didn't work out. You know what I mean? It's just like, if I sell you a car and 3 months later it breaks down, like, my bad, dog. I still gave you a deal. You know what I mean? Like, it was worth $2,000. I gave it to you for $800. Like, you can't come at me like that. I mean, I would say it's different. I know it's fraud, but it was a vending machine, bro. Like, what if she's gonna spend $50 on the vending machine?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
B6.
Me, I think it's not that bad.
It says it's not that bad, but it says a lot about you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a character-driven person, so
Here we go, here we go.
so I think
Here we go.
you know
The greed.
Yeah, the greed just kicked in on her, and she just said whatever that dipshit was. He or she probably just went, fuck it, I'll just go get something on their card real quick. That's a greedy motherfucker. Get your wallet out and get your own fucking snacks, you loser.
Hey,
you fucking
but
garbage.
like, what if she wasn't getting hazard pay?
Huh?
You know what I'm saying? Like all this COVID, and she's like,
How about you switch?
she's like
Hazard pay?
She's like the news reporter, that one that's in the country, and she's just like, all this COVID shit going around me. I ain't getting no hazard pay.
Me?
Fuck, I'm getting me a Snickers and a payday.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
On the dead one.
Yeah, huh?
On the dead one.
Yeah, like why'd you leave your card there?
I mean, if you think about it, he didn't say no.
No, but
Yeah.
but the biggest thing is like if you went to their
He
wallet.
didn't stop you.
Yeah. No, but like if
Say
you went to
no.
their wallet, like if
He didn't
you
say anything.
if you literally went to their wallet and you went and found their debit card and said, "Hey, I'm gonna go swipe it in," that's fucking weird. You're greedy in a sense that you're going to people's shit after they died.
Yeah, that is like
That's a
if you asleep, I'm gonna go through your wallet.
Yes,
But
If you
here's the
sleep
thing.
with this nurse,
Here's the thing,
Yeah.
she gonna go through your wallet while you asleep.
No,
or go
but-
to your phone. Now she'll
Or
go
your
to your
phone.
But
phone.
here's the thing. Did she put it back?
What do you mean put it back?
Did she
though?
put
now switch back.
after she bought whatever she bought? Did she return it?
I'm
She
pretty
bought
sure.
something to eat.
Yeah, but
How did she get caught?
So supposedly, I think so. Like one of the family members was like, "Hey, there's a charge on here." Like 17 minutes after she died, and then they checked the
Like
video
2
camera.
minutes.
Yeah, and then they checked the video camera, and it showed her like they got her on picture. But I'm like, if she returned it, I really like $2.50. You ain't never stole a pack of gum.
Yes, I have stolen a pack of gum.
Exactly.
But I'm saying it's like the greediness to go through that person's purse or wallet. That's where it makes it egregious. If it was laying out there, like the debit card just right there, and you just take it. But if the person died, beep.
Well, they probably got all their valuables and was like returning this to the family, and then they were like, when she was like, "Well, shit, I'm hungry. I've been working a 16-hour shift. Like,
Well.
at least I can do is get some potato chips."
And if your job doesn't pay you that well, you shouldn't be doing that, you fucking morons.
All
What
right,
if her card was in her car?
That what?
Her card was in her car. What if she's just like, "Hey, I got another patient in room one." I think that about wraps it up.
that about does it.
Yeah.
We just wanted to try out some new stuff. I promise y'all next week Hector will have an HDMI cable for the other camera. It will be on and rocking, and you'll be able to see everybody,
Yeah.
all of us.
Hey, we might even have a new camera too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
If Hector orders it on time.
Well,
anyways,
And then
I
it's
coulda gone home
And then it's
earlier.
nighttime right
Yeah.
now, so that's why the wind's picking up. So we're like, fuck.
yeah. So anyways,
We'll have better
TSR
lights.
show,
Later, man.
TSR Media. Y'all hit us up for anything.